Здрасте, добрый день, это Песков.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Peskov. Can you hear me?
Связь работает.
Good afternoon.
27 августа,
Excellent. The
четверг.
connection is working.
Путин
On
работает в Кремле.
Thursday, August
Сегодня он
27th,
встретится
Putin is
с
working in the Kremlin.
руководителем ФМБА
Today, he will
Veronika
meet with the head of the Federal
Также
Medical
состоится
and Biological Agency,
рутинная встреча
Veronika
с
Skvortsova. There will also be a
которую
number of other
обычно
routine meetings,
по
which will be
графику считано
private.
сообщить быстро,
So,
лаконично.
according to the schedule, my message
Тема
today is quite
интересного
brief.
вопроса.
What topics are you interested in? What questions do you have?
Давайте, пожалуйста.
Zvezda TV channel, Zvezda News. May I? Go ahead, please. Thank you very much. Dmitry Sergeyevich, today the head of Ukrainian military intelligence, Budanov, announced a possible meeting between the Ukrainian and Russian delegations in September. I noted that I plan to continue the negotiation
Настоящий
process
момент
with the
я располагаю
participation of the
предоставить информацию
Americans.
по конкретным
Could you please tell me if you have any information on this matter and what the
проведению
Kremlin's
совещаний
position is on such statements?
вместе с тем
No.
на
At
рабочем
this time, I don't have any information about specific plans or timing for the next round of negotiations.
Конечно же, мы
However,
сохраняем
at the
связь
working level, our contacts with the
между
Americans are, of course, continuing. And of course, we remain open to continuing peace talks. Thank you very much. And let me have one more, if I may. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Could you please tell me how the Kremlin views the initiative by Sweden, the Netherlands, Spain, and Poland to resume work on using frozen Russian assets to support Ukraine if the EU does decide to use frozen Russian assets? How will this impact the prospects of any negotiations and relations with European countries? These actions would be completely illegal. We have repeatedly stated this. These would be illegal actions. They will have legal consequences. Russia will use its entire arsenal of legal means to protect its interests and to prosecute those who made and implemented such decisions. Thank you very much. Izvestia. May I? Yes, please. Elena Nesidova. Izvestia newspaper. Earlier, the Wall Street Journal reported, citing U.S. intelligence, that Russia could allegedly launch a limited attack on a NATO member state in the coming years. Today, the newspaper writes that the CIA director may have come to Moscow to warn Russian authorities against such a move. Does Moscow see these publications as an attempt by the U.S. administration to artificially inflate the Russian threat to justify increasing NATO's military budgets, and in the context of the timing of an attack on NATO? Does Russia believe that the West has completely lost its grasp of the updated Russian nuclear doctrine and its deterrence? You've lumped everything together here. Such horror stories are being published in abundance these days. Of course, they have nothing to do with reality and nothing to do with the intentions of the Russian Federation. The Russian Federation continues its special military operation. It would prefer to achieve its goals peacefully, but in the absence of such an option, it continues the special military operation to ensure its security and interests in the context of the conflict around Ukraine. At the same time, the Russian Federation is facing a highly aggressive policy toward itself from European countries, and this aggression originates specifically from European countries. Any suggestion to the contrary is a distortion of reality and the usual newspaper canards, nothing more. Understood. Thank you very much. More? Could I have Vedomosti? What are you asking for? Could I have Vedomosti? Yes, please. Thank you, Dmitry Sergeyevich. Please update us on the status. A meeting was announced yesterday between Russian presidential aide Yuri Ushakov and the head of the Vatican's Foreign Service, Paul Richard Gallagher. If so, what were the main topics of discussion? Who announced it? What information was released? I will not comment here. We did not make any announcements on this matter without comment.